my name is Ari and welcome to my channel and to the second week of my Follow Me Flounder vlogs. I don't think I explained that name in my last vlog. As you may or may not have guessed, this series is very inspired by Carrie Hope Fletcher's weekly vlogs. She's been a big inspiration to me for a very long time, both in an acting and content creation sense, and she always has fun names for her vlog series based on what contract she's on, the role she's playing, or something else about the show, and I thought Follow Me Flounder would be perfect. Today is technically our first day of tech. Big day, lots to get through, lot we gotta keep calm through. That's why I'm wearing a cute outfit. I love these overalls. So let's head over to the theater. Hello, I'm going to be embarrassing and walk-in vlog. We just got on our dinner break. We teched through all of Act 1 to the best of our ability with all the set pieces and things that are done. With what we need to show our lighting designer from Act 2, they think we're gonna be done by like 7:30, which is just such a delight because this week is gonna get intense. Oh my goodness, that's really good. When you get out at 6:30 and it's one of your castmates' birthday, you go to a restaurant with the whole house.
Ortega was working them to death. Ortega was working them to death.
Hello! Don't mind the AC. I've been turning it off to film, but it's just gotten way too hot for me to not have it on up here. So that's just gonna be part of our background ambiance. It is Monday, and in really awesome news, thanks to the hard work of our cast and creative team, our tech schedule has actually been adjusted a little bit so that we're basically working half of the hours because they realized a lot of energy really needs to be put towards tech and building stuff, which means my time is mine to spend until 5 tonight. And I thought, well, we're gonna get into costumes soon. I should really try out what kind of makeup I want to do for Flounder. You might be asking, Ari, why are you wearing a hat? 1, my hair looks awful because I need to wash it. And 2, I do wear a hat in the show basically exactly like this, and so I do need to have it on to try out my makeup because this is the amount of canvas I have to work with. The fact that it's also yellow is just a coincidence. I was looking up a bunch of inspiration pictures. Makeup for Flounder is kind of all over the map. I've seen a lot of productions that just like has a neutral base and doesn't really do anything. I want to have fun because it makes me happy and it feels like getting into character. I don't really want my face to look like my face when I'm a cartoon fish. So from the photos that I did see that did use more creative makeup, I have found a few things that I really liked. And so my plan to try right now is to do a yellow eyeshadow base and like yellow blush with then a turquoise blue to match my costume. I love this thing that's like it's under the eyebrows and goes down the nose. I don't know if that's necessarily gonna flatter my nose shape. Again, that's why we're trialing it. Either I've seen some do like contour or some do more like spots. I think I'm gonna try the more like spot scale thing. I could hate all of this, but that's why this is pre-shower makeup. I have these Juvia's Place Culture palettes that have just awesome eyeshadow colors. Let's just play. The yellow is more subtle than I thought it would be, but I'm like kind of here for that. This is fun. It kind of reminds me of drag makeup I've done. Because I don't really want it to look super feminine either, because Flounder he is a boy, and not that guys cannot be feminine, says the non-binary person. I feel like the idea of doing cool artsy things with makeup is not to make it look like makeup, if that makes any sense. It's just to like deepen the sense of character. And so I don't want it to look too much like makeup as much as I want it to look like art. And then I'm like, oh, blue line down here. That's the drag king instinct. I'm not doing drag. I do love glitter and I will be using it. Oh, I kind of want to try a little blue in the corner. I might do it. What if I put a little bit on the bottom? instead of doing like a lower like eyeline. Wait, I like that. Just like a little bit of eyeliner. I think to me, creative makeup is part of the Disney magic of it all. Like the characters are supposed to kind of be a little larger than life. I think it's important to transform yourself a little bit in service of that story. I'm not already wearing makeup, I am Flounder, who is a fish. My favorite lipstick, it's the Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink. I wore this when I played Alice in Alice by Heart, and if you know that show, Alice never leaves the stage. So I had asked people, what's a liquid lip that just will stay on 4 hours without reapplication? People said this one. I went, great. And I got it, and it worked. And thus, I will be using it for this. Let me take you into some better lighting, but I do think this is my first trial at the look. I'm also going to take some pictures to show the creative team, of course, so they can get the approval, and I can make any alterations I need. There you go. That should give a better idea. I didn't put any blush on because I put the yellow on. I don't want that to wash me out, but also, again, I'm not supposed to look like a person. I really like this. Now it's time to take a shower. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. The socks that I was tasked with ordering for Flounder came in the mail. I feel like Malvolio in 12th Night.
DJ, post it down.
Good morning. It is Tuesday. I am heading into the theater now at 10:30 to help with some costume stuff because I know they need some help in that department, and I have worked in a costume shop or two in my day. So I'm gonna see if I can help out with that at all. And what better way to refuel after costume time than iced chai and an everything bagel with cream cheese from Busy Bee. Yay for local coffee shops. Cinema. This is cinema. It's opening night. Whew, somehow we made it. It's been a few days since I vlogged. The past few days have just been kind of crazy, and I wanted to focus on doing my job. 11-day rehearsal process is no joke. And you know, I like to show the good moments on these vlogs. I like to show all the joyful moments and behind the scenes, but I don't want to sugarcoat this. It's been hard. It has been challenging. A lot of reasons why are not worth getting into, but it's been a lot getting the show to a place that we want, especially with so much Disney magic we're attempting to pull off on a non-Disney budget. But throughout a lot of stress and a lot of emotion, I've gotten to go through it with some truly amazing, capable performers and human beings. The fact that everyone is out there giving it their all is the reason that we have a show. Ooh, what a miracle. It feels that way sometimes, it does. We have a few more things that we want to finesse before we open tonight. So we're called in at 3 for a few hours, run a few more costume changes to try to smooth them out, because there's some quick turnarounds, mainly for Ariel in the show. Who would have thunk it? The lead has a lot on her plate. Ellie is such a trooper. She's incredible, and I do get the best seat in the house every night to watch her sing Part of Your World, because we go down into the pit for some of the scenes that are like split on land and on sea, and I head down into the pit early and I just sit and I get to watch her, and I'm very grateful for that, and I try to focus on those moments for which I am so grateful. Yeah, this stuff is hard. It's just hard. I don't want to pretend that it's not, because that's not what I'm about. Anyway, I want to jot out, I don't think I've mentioned this yet, we're doing a little thing called Mystery Mermaid, which is like Secret Santa, but the Little Mermaid themed. And I have a bunch of like just little, as I called them, gadgets and gizmos. I don't have a ton of money, but I want to get 1 or 2 more things for my person and something to put it all in. I won't show you, because what if they watch this vlog? We reveal at the end, unless they suss it out sooner, but my goal is for that to not happen. I will do my best to get as much footage as possible tonight, but anything I don't film, you will definitely get to see over the next few weeks. Care package from Busy Bee, because Jessie works there. Woo! Yay! Hello, we are done with most of our fixes, done with anything that I'm in, so I went and I grabbed a sandwich for dinner because not even a tight rehearsal schedule will keep me from eating. We're actually ahead of schedule, which is kind of also why I feel the clearance to be able to do this. But eating is important, your well-being comes first. Don't let people tell you that it doesn't. Well, it looks like someone managed to sneak in. Look at what my mystery mermaid got me. It's a bunch of crystals from presumably the local crystal shop. That's so nice.
I can't. It doesn't look good on me, but I also might not have learned how to do it properly.
Also, what is that thing? Fell out.
It's a massage thing. And it has, oh my god, I love them. This was one of my like vocal care pack things that I bought for this contract.
Same Flounder colors.
I know, isn't that crazy? And it rotates so you can get different like settings. They approved my makeup design, in case you couldn't tell. Hello, it is not intermission. It's actually after intermission because people are changing up here during intermission. And obviously I'm not gonna have a camera on then. Show is going pretty well, all things considered. More than anything, we have an awesome audience. They're just eating this up, and so am I, honestly. It's such a joy to watch this show. I feel pretty good about my song. I got applause on my high note, which always makes you feel good, even though musical theater isn't about high notes. I've just put in a lot of work. So yeah, I don't know if I've done a full costume reveal for the vlog. Here's my fishy guy. I love him so much. Through any stress, he's here to lift me up. It's a little 360 for you. Yeah, this is 3 parts. There's like a shirt thing. It's tucked into these pants. Then I have this over piece, knee-high yellow socks, and shoes. And of course, the hat. I got my fishy fin, some stripes. Yeah, I'm here doing it. I think I really need to take a moment to appreciate, which I think I did a good job doing at the top of the show as I was sitting in the pit. I got my first paycheck today for doing theater, which is what I've wanted since I was 6 years old. So that's pretty cool. We did it. We opened the show. I only cried a little bit during my first professional bow. It wasn't perfect, but it was magical. And then I went down with some folks to meet and greet with children, which, like, I just got to turn on Party Princess mode, and I haven't gotten to do that in a while. So it made me really happy. Because, like, they're the whole point. They're the whole point. My heart is very full. I'm exhausted. I'm so sweaty. But I put on something cute because we're all gonna, like, celebrate and eat pizza even though we have 2 shows tomorrow. It never ends, but for that I am grateful. When you get that I'm being watched, it's stressing me out, okay? It's tech has just been kind of fucking cars every time. I'm crossing the street, everything's fine. Oh fuck. Can you tell how fucked up my knees are? Look, if they're fucked up, then they're fucked up. That's just life.